all about you and me, baby. Do you enjoy watching innocent people suffer?
Well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Well, then get me the wand.
Oh, Mal, your mother would be so proud of you. You took down the barrier and became the queen of the world. But wait a second, where is your mother? You sort of ditched her in Descendants 2 and never looked back. Are you going to help her shed her lizard skin or let her figure things out on her own? We'd put our money on the second option. After all, you're super busy now that you have a kingdom to run and a wedding to plan. The people have spoken and they want Descendants 4 because, as it turns out, fans still have a lot of questions that need answering. Watch until the end to find out who the new Core 4 would be. New leading ladies. Mal has always been the star of the show, but now that she's set to become queen, someone else should take her place as the coolest VK at Auradon Prep. We could think of no one better than Dizzy Tremaine. It's no secret that Dizzy is a fan favorite. Problem is, we hardly got to see her in Descendants 3. We loved how close Dizzy and Celia were, which is why fans would love it if D4 centered around these two leading ladies. They would make Mal and Evie so proud. The new wave. We never got to see the VKs graduate from Auradon Prep, which is a total bummer. We would love to see the VKs and AKs throw their caps up in celebration. If there's one thing fans would love to see in Descendants 4, it's a new wave of VKs and AKs walking the halls at Auradon Prep. There are so many interesting characters we never got to meet on the small screen. Keep watching to find out which magical sisters would make their grand debut in Descendants 4.
I was hoping you were home. Is this a joke?
Audrey's beau. Mal has Ben, Carlos has Jane, Evie has Doug, and Jay has Lonnie. And Gil? But what about the Queen of Mean? Fans have been wondering about Audrey's future boyfriend ever since they saw her flirting with Harry Hook at the end of Descendants 3. We all know that Audrey hasn't been the nicest person, but she wants to change. So we really want to see her get the happily ever after she always dreamed of. And let's face it, Chad Charming isn't the guy of her dreams.
It's all about you and me, baby. Do you enjoy watching innocent people suffer?
Well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Well, then get me the wand.
Has anyone seen Maleficent? The question on everyone's lips is what happened to Maleficent? Surely the most powerful sorceress of all time won't be married to her lizard body for much longer. Fans want to see Maleficent make a grand comeback in D4. It would be so interesting to see Mal and her mom face off for a second time. Maleficent would undoubtedly be squeamish after spending so much time as a reptile. Do you think she would forgive Mal or seek revenge on her daughter's newfound kingdom? Tell us in the comments. What about Uma? As it turns out, Uma is as selfless as they come. She sacrificed her freedom to help her people and didn't garner any titles in the process. We thought that Uma would be appointed the rightful ruler of the Isle of the Lost, but that just didn't happen. We'd love to see Uma and Mal working together in Descendants 4. Uma could become one of Mal's royal advisors and start making a difference for VKs everywhere. We'd also love to see Uma fall in love. She may be a former villain, but the pirate still deserves her happily ever after. Gil and Jay's epic adventure. Gil and Jay totally hit it off midway through Descendants 3. Their bond was so explosive, it was sure to make Harry and Carlos a little jealous. We love how they made plans to tour the world, but we sort of wish that we could catch a sneak peek of their epic adventure. How fun would it be if Mal received a magical postcard from Gil and Jay at the beginning of D4? They would probably be surfing on a whale's back with huge grins on their faces. The reunion. We know Belle and Beast are going to attend Ben and Mal's wedding, but what about Hades and Maleficent? If there's one musical number we need to see in D4, it's a duet sung by Hades and Maleficent. Fans want to get the full scoop on their relationship. They need to know why and how it came to an end.
No, I left your mother. She's...
Hades and Maleficent have some unfinished business, which is why their duet would be the song of the ages. Elsa and Anna. Elsa and Anna are nowhere to be found. Fans would love it if Elsa and Anna had small roles in Descendants 4. It would be so fun to see them dropping their kids off at school. And you never know, they might even help Dizzy and Celia form the new Core 4. The merge. Now that the barrier has been taken down, things are going to change in Auradon for good. Fans are curious to find out how the fashion in Auradon will change now that the VKs and AKs have merged together. They'd also like to see how the AKs and VKs interact with one another. Have they let bygones be bygones, or have they continued to oppose each other? The royal wedding. But the most anticipated moment of Descendants 4 has to be Ben and Mal's royal wedding. If D4 doesn't end up happening, fans hope that the Disney Channel will at least release a short film of Ben and Mal's wedding. What do you want to see in Descendants 4? Sound off in the comments. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching The Things. We'll see you next time.